Here's a shot from the point, tipped in, and they score. Pass at the blue line, close play at the line, they score. As the Austin Bruins take down your Watertown Shamrocks by a final score of 5-0. Below the goal line, a centering feed right in front, they score. And this game comes to an end with a final score of 5-0. Tough for Watertown on Saturdays this season. You normally hear people say the Sunday scaries. It's more of the Saturday scaries for the Shamrocks. Rice fires, scores! Rice with a takeaway. Rice turnover, scores! Born across the high slot for Masievskis, fires and scores! Antons Masievskis ties this game at 1. Made rebound lie loose, picked up center, they score! They score again! Now Boren turns on the Jets, and Boren in behind the defense. He walks in and scores! Final 10 seconds left of the season. Krieg behind the net for Miller. Miller will hold on. He'll go back to Krieg one more time. 3, 2, 1, and none. And that is it. St. Cloud wins 5-0 in the 2024-25 season. Has come to its end. Couldn't have asked for much better of an opening season, just from a group of players, a staff, and everything that went into this season. Really, the second half gave so many high points and moments and much excitement throughout the season.
It's been awesome to see just the improvements our team made, and we're really happy with it, and hopefully we can take advantage of that.
It was a lot of, roadblocks and obstacles along the way last year.
We didn't start out the greatest. I think it was probably a 10-game losing streak.
I think a lot of that gave us momentum going into this year.
Making the playoffs is, at this point, it's kind of like what I expect. We're a good enough team. We have good enough players to make the Robby.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome inside the Prairie Lakes Ice Arena for Watertown Shamrocks hockey as they get set to take on the Austin Bruins in a potential playoff preview. Watertown looks to continue to prove itself against top-end teams in the Central Division.
Now feeds into the middle. Here comes Chartier, and he scores! Watertown comes in 3-on-2. Strouk on the near side to the slot. Bearson's trying to fire. Knocked down. Now Strouk fires. He scores! Through the wickets and into the back of the net. Cross one-timer, and they score. Chartier on the right side has Haberak driving the net. Chartier drags into space. He scores and splashes the bottle! Rebound to Masievskis. He drags around, he tucks it into the backhand, and he scores! A pass across, they score! It's Obrakta! Watertown sweeping Austin for the second time this season.
Super aggressive and always on top of you.
I mean, anytime you beat a team like that, it just feels that much better.
Make it uncomfortable for them to play. Play heavy, we're playing hard in our D zone, on our net fronts, on blue lines. Play connected, over-communicate early, be loud, be vocal, make sure we're supporting each other in battles and when our teammates have pucks. And then make sure we have numbers back, turn them over, we'll go back on offense and re-attack.
Short-handed for Suzuki. Suzuki works in, pump fakes, fires, and scores. A short-handed goal for North Iowa. Trying to cycle, that was intercepted. This one to the empty net will pierce it, and it's 4-0 North Iowa. That will be our final tonight.
They're 1 point behind us now. It looks like the two other teams behind them are going to be within 3 and 5 points after tonight, and we'll see what happens with their games. But I mean, By no means are we in a good spot right now. Let me know if we're buying and we're going to try and make a run, or if we're selling and we're going for next year.
Bumper, flank, top flank, goal line, back door. Another one. Next group. Another one. Good play.
These are the dog days of junior hockey. Everybody got to go home for Christmas, and now we're back. You just gotta keep everyone smiling, you know, bring joy to the rink.
How would they know?
Keep the energy up.
Hold up. Ooh. Sniper!
Just get through it, you know, because it's tough. It's a long season, but it'll be so much more worth it when we're playing meaningful games in April and getting in those playoff games in front of our home crowd.
Hey, good day today. Just keep building every day. Big weekend this weekend, big 4 points, so just keep building. Chamois on 3, 1, 2, 3. Chamois!
At the right side, here's Jocelyn. He walks in, he fires and scores! Looking to gain here with speed, they come in. Here's Green, toe dragging, firing, save Anderson, rebound, they score! Kyle Green bangs home his own rebound. Stroop will skate into it, and he will carry it to the goal line and score. 3-0, Watertown delivers the knockout punch.
How much does it mean to have a goalie stand that strong throughout this game?
Yeah, he's the best in the league. He wins all the games for us, and we'll let everybody do it.
Another one.
Yeah, Mason's just, the easiest way to put it, he's a gamer. Probably one of the hardest workers on the team, if not the hardest worker.
Mason is a gamer. That is like the first, that's what everybody says about him. And I mean, people say it for a reason.
There's going to be stretches of time where it's tough, and especially like I take a lot of pride in my play, and it can be tough when you're not playing at your best. Pushing through the hard times is key, and knowing that there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel too. So.
His compete is through the roof, obviously, and there's no save that he can't make.
He's just always like a relentless guy.
Yeah, he's just a gamer. There's nothing else to really say.
It in, awkward Karam out in front, Gudrun sprawls to make the save.
I mean, we've asked so much out of him this year, and I've never heard him complain. He always brings, to me, it seems like everything he has.
I think goaltending's a craft that I love doing, and it's kind of an art, and I just want to keep working and perfect it as best as I can.
Teesprings Bourne, they are 2-on-1 now, shorthanded. Bourne in on the right side, walks in, fires and scores! A single season franchise record as Zach Bourne nets a shorthanded goal for Watertown, his 23rd of the season, passes Cam Markham, and Watertown has a new man at the top of the single season goals tally with Zach Bourne's 23rd of the season.
Somebody I've talked about in past interviews, just seeing his growth. When we got him in a trade last year, and he was a pretty quiet guy, and then seeing his development as a person, going from pretty reserved, quiet guy to more outspoken leader, and trying to show the younger guys the way. Like, it's little things like that where, you know, you see that and it's a good feeling.
He's really just like a good guy to be around. He'll pick you up, he'll give you advice if you need it. He's got a little more experience, like probably some of the most experience out of anyone on the team. So
he's obviously grown a lot as a person over the past year and a half, 2 years now. Aside from obviously the points and things like that, it's just he does things the right way. He's not overly vocal, but when he speaks, guys listen.
I think just a whole lot of gratuity, you know. I owe so many people for being where I'm at. Like New Mexico, I owe them a ton for getting my foundation set and then being able to bring it here. Yeah, I'd say just a whole bunch of gratitude, and I'm very thankful.
Yeah, I mean, I think when telling the story of this team, I think the leadership couldn't go missed. I mean, I think we have two really good captains in Zach Bourne and my brother, Jordan Gutteridge. Their leadership has really set this team to the next level. Yeah, without their leadership, we wouldn't be where we are today.
we need to take the games against North Iowa very seriously. Like, if we win all four, we get 8 points and they have 0 at the end of that. That would probably lock us in almost if we did that.
And he'll carry in, dishes it across his cousin. Pietola shoots and scores! And the family connection strikes early for Watertown. And Kuzminkov to the goal line, a quick shot in time, they score. Here's Green into the zone, plays it out, Boren wheels, fires and scores! What a shot by Zach Boren! Dimberio advanced, here comes Hallinan. Hallinan in behind the defense, a shot, he scores! What a debut for the Delano product, and Watertown is back in front, it's 3-2. Draw along the wall, Boren attacks the goal line to the backhand, he scores! And his 7th multi-goal game of the year.
If you keep putting forth a good effort, eventually results will come, and you'll see the benefits of, just staying the course and trusting in the process.
Persick up top for Howard with traffic in front, they score. Hallinan walks in, he shoots and scores! What a weekend for the rookie Hallinan! Makes it a 1-goal game. Set the line, pitch and catch, now quick shot, he scores! North Iowa has tied the game with half a minute left. Gutteridge to the top of his crease, the save, and Watertown prevails in the shootout.
You can control your level of compete. There's other things that you can't, but you can always control how hard you're working and what your compete level is.
For the vast majority of the players, it's first time living away from home. It's definitely a stage in your life for a lot of kids where you're starting to finally become a man and, increase that responsibility and self-reliance.
I guess moving away so early, I kind of learned to do a lot of things myself, and I think I matured a lot earlier. When I first got here, the first couple weeks or month, it was definitely I didn't know my place at first, but now it's just it's so much easier coming to the rink. It's the group is super tight, and we're just all playing for each other right now. We wanna make it to the playoffs and win something. So
talking to a bunch of the previous age outs, last year's team, a couple guys this year, they always tell me don't take anything for granted. This probably the best time of your life. You're not in school, you're just around some of your best friends, you're just playing hockey.
We want them to become better people, and I always say failure is life's greatest motivator. So and that's the only way you're going to learn from mistakes, is just going through it and making a lot of mistakes and trying to just be better every day.
I think I was a little bit checked out at the start of the year. Luckily, I have a coach who cared about me enough to like call me out, and he told me like you gotta step up, like you have way more in you. And that was Griff, like in the middle of a game.
He's competitive, he's a good person, he's a good communicator, he always wants to include everybody, he's a leader in the truest sense of the word, and I have a lot of respect for that kid, and just seeing him develop over the last 2 years has just been awesome to see, and couldn't be prouder of that kid. You're going to be done being a hockey player in the future, whenever that may be. Some guys will be playing for a really long time, others won't, and it's about how are you going to be as a citizen in everyday life. Are you going to be a good husband? Are you going to be a good family man, good at work? You know, it's the real world. So, you know, in a way, you're getting ready for the actual real world, and you know, this is a really good step for that process.
Pressure their defensemen. Again, we saw it in video, like they turn pucks over constantly if we pressure them. They're terrible under pressure. In the offensive zone, change sides, okay? Find F3 in soft spots, and the defensemen get active. Good?
Maciejewski's loose in the circle, shoots and scores! What a start for Watertown! Now a chance in on a breakaway. Pump fake, they score! Koroluk gave a shoulder shrug and then went upstairs on Mason Gundridge. Control. Watertown could have numbers. Obrakta to Fasca. One-timer and he scores! The Monkeys off the back. It's his first goal in 19 games, and Watertown is back in front 2-1. Got it to neutral. Rice across to Green with the net empty in front of him. He scores! The final seconds will tick down, and Hodis scores. Watertown is headed to the Robertson Cup playoffs for the first time in franchise history.
Good game all around. It obviously wasn't easy when we had to go on the road yesterday. Get back at 2 o'clock in the morning after like we kind of result, but we powered through it and we made it work and we got our 2 points in the playoffs. Good?
Great game, boys. This one's going to go to Anton's. Hey, good win, guys. Let's get a sweep tomorrow and be ready for the playoffs.
The Robertson Cup playoffs have arrived for Watertown as the Shamrocks get set to take on the Austin Bruins in an opening round best-of-5 series. The Bruins winners in the Central Division, but Watertown has had their number this year, going 5-3 against the top team in the Central.
Our last time against them at home, I think. We swept them.
Every time we play them, I have them marked on the calendar, like this is going to be fun.
I mean, our regular season games are crazy, so I couldn't imagine what a playoff atmosphere would be like.
If you're going to make it, you might as well go all the way.
We can do this. We can make playoffs. We can win the Robertson Cup.
It's kind of pointless to not shoot for winning the Robby because, like, it's one game. Like, the championship game is one game. I don't see how we couldn't win it. Yeah, we're going for the Robby.